the crossbar. Goal! And it's a giant deflection off the goal team. Switch to left field and down for a base hit. Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight. Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
And joining us for today's Red Devils pregame show is sophomore Matt Schwartz. So Matt, interesting night against Gill. You had a really, really nice game. Obviously, you guys were swimming in the deep end of the water with that team. How was that experience for you?
I mean, I think every game is a great experience, but Gill, with all the talent that they have, I think that it's a great test to see what we could do. It's a new opportunity, a new game, and I think that we learn a lot every time we play them.
And you don't like to talk about personal accolades, I get that, but you had a nice game against a top-ranked team. As a sophomore, that's got to feel good from a confidence standpoint.
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, I think it'll get me rolling. I came off an injury for a few games, and I think that's a good start to get back into a flow of things, and especially against Gill, I think it's a big thing.
So tonight the talent level comes back down as tonight we face Ridge. What do we expect in this game?
Well, Ridge is, they're always a fundamentally sound team. They're always pretty good, but I think if we play our best game, we keep our plays going, we keep our mindset right, I think it should be a game to win.
Matt, how is the sophomore season going? First taste of varsity life here at Hunterdon Central. How has that experience been for you?
It's been great. We have a lot of seniors that have been helping me through this journey. I think I've learned a lot. I've gotten much better since the summer. And being a sophomore on a varsity team, it's a lot of fun, and I've learned so much.
And Matt, lastly, starting Saturday, we've got the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament time here at Central. What should we expect from the team?
I think that we can make it pretty far in this county tournament. I think there's not one team in our county that we can't beat if we play our best. So I think you can look forward to us winning some games in the county.
And that was Red Devils sophomore Matt Schwartz. Stay tuned next on the live stream, the Battle of the Red Devils, Ridge against Central.
Welcome everybody to HCTV, where we have a special game here for you guys today. Hunterdon Central Red Devils taking on the Ridge Red Devils. That you are right, it is a Red Devil derby, as we would say if we were in England. Huge game now for the Red Devils. They had lost a tough one last night to Gill, number 3 in the state, Gill St. Bernard's. But this one's certainly a little more winnable. Ridge 10-5. Fine 5-4 in the Skyline Conference, 5-3 in the Skyline Raritan Division. Central also in the Skyline Conference, but they're in the Skyline Delaware. They're 3rd in that division of the Skyline Raritan. Ruckus Prep is obviously top of that, a powerhouse right there. So tonight, as Jacob DiGiovanni getting word right now, injured tonight. As we're just getting ready for the Hunterdon Central starting lineups. We just heard the Ridge starting lineups. Thomas Schreiber will be starting for us tonight as guard. Jacob DiGiovanni is out tonight, so Schreiber again filling in for DiGiovanni. Had to fill in for Keontae a long time. Keontae's back tonight in the starting lineup. Connor Hersick, 18 points per game. Connor Hersick in there tonight. Coach Feet very worried about Connor Hersick. Said he can put the ball in the basket. Luke Knight, obviously the court general, in there for the Red Devils tonight. Keontae back. Everyone going crazy. All his lacrosse friends in the crowd will be super thrilled to see him back. Hunter Shorter Hunter Shorter also in there tonight for the Red Devils. And that will do it for the Red Devils starting lineup. Knight, Hersick, Schreiber, Hersick, Knight, Keontae, and Shorter. As far as Rich goes, Colin Lombardi, their court general, really on there. Arnie, number 3, their guard, another guard for them. Kevin Cashnavo, guard, junior out there. Nicola Broviciani, a forward. He's a junior. He's their leading scorer. He averages 13 points per game. And then Dylan DiDario, the forward, number 23, in there for them tonight. Watch out for, like I said, for a Broviciani. Remember, number 11 averages 13 points per game. Nicola Broviciani. I think I'm just saying that for me so I could get that pronunciation down. I'm so hyped for this one in my HGTV polo, my basketball socks, as Hersick gets going. But tell you what, I'm not looking as spiffy as the fan section night, Hawaiian night, all dressed up in their beach gear. And they'll love that early bucket there from Connor Hersick. Red Devils super intense. Rich plays very intense defense in the half court. They're going to want to make this game under 40 points, while Central will want more, 50, 60 points. And that is Lombardi. Lombardi, 3, that's up. And that is bottom there. Kevin Crostronovo averages 9 points per game, and he'll get that one going. Lombardi with the dime. The Red Devils bench. Ridgehead is loving that. Here's Keontae. Fade, turnaround rather. Knight, inside. Knight, give it Shorter. Hunter Shorter, up strong. Block, Shorter again. Second chance, and one. Hunter Shorter. Absolutely pumped up Hunter Shorter with that bucket. He'll get himself to the line. Fell down. DiDario. Shorter did brilliantly after DiDario blocked him. He'll get the chance to go to the line. Student section lively tonight in the Hawaiian shirts, like I said. Like I said, me over here in my HGTV polo, my basketball socks, but not looking as good as them, that's for sure. Shorter with 3 points. The lead is 2 for the Red Devils. Here's Lombardi. Lombardi gets a screen from Arnie. Lombardi gave it to the corner. Extra pass, that's a 3. Front rim, no good. Schreiber, great board from him. He's getting a lot of boards tonight. Schreiber doesn't score too much, but doing everything else. Here's Knight. Schreiber, backdoor. Hersick. Arnie in coverage. Shorter, baseline. The 6'7" man. Hunter Shorter, 205, 6'7". Knight, inside. Almost traveled, finds Schreiber. Schreiber inside. Schreiber lost the handle. Did well to get inside, but couldn't get the shot up. Will be Ridge ball. Schreiber with the early turnover there. And Lombardi not bringing up, haven't seen too much of Brovikonen. Number 11. Nicola Brovikonen is one of their best players. Anyway, here's Lombardi. Corner, great pass, another 3. Back iron that time. Board chase down there. They keep it. Here's Brovikonen. Inside, Lombardi, Arnie. Arnav Arnie. Outside Brovikonen. So tall, Brovikonen elevates. Jumper won't go. Keontae. Huge board if I call him Keontae. Schreiber. Knight. Oh, great pass. Shorter really needs to get that to go. He gets another chance. Roll. No good. Kawhi Leonard like there from Hunter Shorter. Lombardi, they'll push it. Lombardi. Outside. DiDario. Lombardi again. Castronovo. Castronovo, the only player scored yet for Ridge. Had that early 3. It was beautifully executed by him. Have not gone. Oh, that's another 3. Castronovo again. And again, no good. Schreiber got up high for the board. Still no Brovikonen. See if we can see a little more of him. Here's Hersick. Hersick goes inside. Almost loses the handle. Keeps it. Hersick puts it up. Says no shot. Will be on the floor. We'll see who they call this on. Little chance if you can't do that from the crowd. Kevin Krasnovo with the foul there. Subs for the Red Devils. Krasnovo coming off number 22, Bradley Faringa. Another junior guard in there for the Red Devils. Here's Knight. Keontae. Knight. Arnie in coverage. Great defense on him. Knight. This is not the best pass decision. Will stay with the Red Devils, however. And just like that, 5 minutes left in this first quarter. You see Keontae right in front of us with a little ankle brace on. Had that terrible ankle injury when Luke Knight was out. Anyway, they're shorter on it. Shorter 5 for him. But see how Keontae's ankle holds up today. Coach said he's looking very good in practice, looks ready to go. Coach DeFaggio's words. He also said Ridge has some very good outside shooters. Here's Arnie. Didario Lombardi. And they call the timeout. Crowd absolutely loving that. Have not seen anything from Nikola Probikonen so far in this one. It's been all Red Devils. Shorter will take his 5 points. Hersick certainly will take his 2. And Schreiber will get his couple of boards in there. As Central up 7-3. The lead is 4. Just about under almost 4 minutes left to play in this one. Timeout is a 30-second timeout. Coach Feith looking fresh today in his Air Max 90s. Wants to talk things over. Meanwhile, Coach DeFazio in the Air Max 97s today. Has crutches after he sprained his ankle. So we'll see how he holds up. Well, like I said, 4:32 left to play. Red Devils in some new shooting, or new jackets, really shooting jackets for them. Looking sharp in them, they are. So it's Faringa to inbound. In the backcourt, Lombardi. Chance of defense, Lombardi. Lombardi again. Chris Dong, number 50, the senior forward. That's a 3. It's Dong fighting for the rebound, number 50 in there now. It's Ridge Ball. Crowd not enjoying that call, that's for sure. Borovi-Koninen still in there. Haven't seen too much from him. Number 11, like I said, here's Arnie. Averages 7 points per game on Arnie. But instead, it's Chris Dong there with the score. Low scoring game. This is what Ridge will want. Central will want 2 more points on the board, that's for sure. Coach DeFazio says they'll want it 60-70. Ridge will want it 30-40. Matt Schwartz coming off a 17-point performance versus number 3 Gil St. Bernard's. Had a game of his life in that game. Matt Schwartz will need something from him today. And there's Borovi-Koninen now going up. Schreiber went in a little aggressive, and now Borovi-Koninen will get to the line. The crowd will by no means make it easy for him to sink these two. So Schreiber, a very good shot block, a little aggressive that time. Borovi-Koninen to the line. It's pure from him, Nikola Borovi-Koninen. Sinks the first one. The lead is 1 for the Red Devils. Second one is pure as well. So he's 2 for 2 from the line now. Borovi-Koninen. Hell, go to guard Matt Schwartz, number 4 in the corner. Here's Knight. Knight, crossover. Looks for Hersick in motion. Instead, finds Schreiber. Thomas Schreiber getting good minutes now as a varsity player. What can he do with it? Matt Schwartz certainly done really well with his minutes. Coach Feith talking about Schwartz and Landon Marsh earlier this game, said that they're 2 very dangerous sophomores for this Hunterdon Central team. But Knight, the senior, one of their grapplers, he's on the ground now. He picked out Knight for 3. No good. Shorter. Dived on it. I tell you what, Central, they are not afraid to get on the floor and throw their bodies on the line. They did it again tonight. Shorter, their 9th going on the ground. One of their senior generals, Luke Knight, there on the court. He's done brilliant, you have to say, so far in this one. But despite that, tied at 7. Here's Dong. Look for some off-ball screens to get Lombardi. Lombardi Drives in, corner. Here's Brovi Konanen. Konanen, crossover, puts it up. Ridgecrest, love that. No good, Shorter with the board. Hersick, what a grab. Hersick, too far, Coach Feith there. Beautiful grab by him. So Hersick will get a turnover going along with his 2 points. So Arnie and Brovi Konanen to inbound. Looks like Arnie now will be coming off. Chris Dong still out there. Number 35, Brett Ashton out there. Senior guard. Brovi Konanen 3, and they're not shooting the ball well tonight. Coach Feith said earlier that they are a very good team shooting it from distance, but sometimes they have good nights, sometimes they have bad nights, and so far it's only the 1-3 by Krasnovo early on here, and other than that, it's been rough for them inside, or sorry, outside that is. So Keontae back in for Hersick. Knight, great ball handler Luke Knight. Here's Schwartz, Schreiber, rip through, Schreiber, Schwartz, 3, no good. Crowd wanted that. Lombardi secured the rebound. Lombardi up now, corner, that's a 3, again in and out. Big rebound dunk, 3 again. Again, no good. Shorter, big board, Hunter, Shorter. Keontae. Oh, sweet by Colin Keontae. Turn around, put it up, no foul. Here's Ashton. Lombardi, oh sorry, that's, couldn't quite see, sorry about that. That's Bradley Faringa there. Ashton with the dime. Luke Knight wants it towards this left side. Knight. Fell on it. Coach DeFazio very disappointed. Lombardi lost the handle, and looks like they'll call a foul. Let's see on who. Referees call this one. And Luke Knight with the push. A little cheaply done from him, fell on it, turned it over, and then we'll commit the foul. No good there. Brett Ashton, Hersick gives Schreiber a blow. Our leading scorer, 18 points per game. Connor Hersick having a brilliant season. I'll tell you what I expected. Can definitely go play at the higher levels for sure. Shorter, great board. Has 3 already. Shorter, gonna need a big game from him tonight, you feel, with the height advantage. Knight, offhand, no. Shorter, great rebound. Shorter, up again. Shorter, looking bigger out there. 4 rebounds for Hunter. Shorter. Lombardi, it's looked good all night. Colin Lombardi gets inside, now pulls it out. Good point guard play from him. Lombardi, corner, gets it again. And Lombardi hand signals. Arnie in there now. No Brovi Konanen. Brovi Konanen, sorry. Here is Lombardi. Arnie turns. Somehow has an open lane. Arnie will take that every day of the week. Twice on Sundays. Arnie with the easy deuce. Lead is 2. Luke Knight through the legs. Crossover action. Knight. Schwartz. Would love to get him going. Matt Schwartz. Keontae inside, deflected, will be Red Devils ball. Keontae having a great season, 8 points per game. Schwartz averaging 7 after a huge 17-point performance against the number 3 ranked team, Gil St. Bernard's in the country. So Keontae, huge plus. He's their second scorer. Schwartz looking like their third scorer. Although Hunter Shorter obviously can put any given numbers up on any night with his size 6'7", 205. Hunter Shorter. Here is Keontae over. He gives it to Luke Knight in the backcourt. They have about 20 seconds to work with here, the Red Devils. Shorter looks to set a screen. Keontae moving through. Oh, and Arnie falls. Knight. Keontae 3. Won't go. Arnie gets the board. I don't know if Knight crossed him up or he just fell. It looked like he tripped over his leg. Here's Knight. Baseball pass. Tell you what, that almost went there from Luke Knight. And he'll secure that board. So I certainly am out of breath here calling this one. It's been back and forth, high pace, high intensity. And like Coach DeFazio said, Coach Feith really coaching this Ridge Red Devils team beautifully. Their half-court defense has been something else. Every single point Red Devils have had to work for, and they've looked good offensively, but defensively, Ridge playing them very hard. It's been tough for them all night. So let's see what this second quarter brings. Red Devils would be a huge win for them. They're bottom in the Skyline Division. Obviously lost to Gill last time out. Gill with the likes of Nasir Cunningham, #1 recruit in the class of 2024. The top sophomore in all of America, Nasir Cunningham. Mackenzie Mbako, #3 recruit in the class of 2023. Has 14 offers from the likes of Duke and Auburn in there. And obviously Giancarlo Peredo, 2 offers from Dayton and Seton Hall. And Denver, England, the Georgetown commit #87 and ESPN top 100 for the class of 2022. That's what they went up against last night. And tell you what, they scored like they normally would, but there is no stopping those 4. The amount of power they bring on the rim, the shooting ability they have. Gill absolutely played a dominant performance in that game last night. You could go watch that one up here on our HGTV YouTube channel if you want to see that one back. It's an absolute treat of mine. I was able to call that, talk to Denver after the game. It was a great game to watch. This game's looking really good as well. Another treat for me to call this one tonight. The battle of the Red Devils teams as Hersick looks to lock up Arnie here, who has the 2 points. That's a 3. Castronovo and the 3-point woes continue. Their percentages must be 1 for 20 at this point. He's Hersick, little in and out action. Hersick spins. Hersick inside. Hersick offhand. No good. Hersick gets the board. He falls. Here's Barova Konanen. Knight did brilliantly. Will be Ridge Red Devils ball. Barova Konanen went up strong, but Barova Konanen could not get that one to go. So it will be Lombardi to inbound. All the way back for Arnav Arnie. Averages 7 a game, Arnie. Lombardi. Motion. Let's Castronovo. Dong. Give it Lombardi. Knight. A little too easily he's beating Luke Knight. Chase Hansen in there now for Shorter, who has the 7 points. Hunter Shorter is Lombardi. Hansen's looking really good. He got the winning bucket and a 17-point performance in the win versus Delaware Valley. They'll need him to put up big numbers tonight. That's for sure. Chase Hansen, he's looked really good in the second half of the season. Lombardi, crossover. Lombardi, give it to the corner. That's a 3. That's bottom. Kevin Castronovo has 6 now. Castronovo, 6 points for him. Lombardi will take that second time of the night. Here's Keontae. He'll spin. Keontae inside. Keontae strong. Arnie blocked. See what they call. Arnie pumped up. Gives Kevin Castronovo the high five. Castronovo now 6 points. He said almost half of their points will be the block there for Arnie. Marsh, Coach Feith, very impressed with Landon Marsh and Matthew Schwartz. He'll be in this one. Marsh has been getting inside really well. Shooting, not so much. Usually he's a really good shooter, Landon Marsh. 5'11", 145, has good size. See what he can do with that tonight. Marsh on Lombardi. And they call a foul there on Landon Marsh. He looks slightly disappointed. Marsh, type of player, you look at him, obviously I look at all these players' stats before. In away games, he's looking really good at home. He's been good as well. Had a great performance against Gill for him. He's hit some big threes for this team. Had 14 against Trenton, so let's see what he can do tonight here. A big opportunity for him as Chris Dong can control him now. He'll give it to Lombardi. Lombardi inside. It's a miracle he didn't put that one up. Give it to Barovi Konanen. Dong. Schreiber denied. Here's Keontae now. Keontae the other way. He'll weave. Schreiber will love that. Keontae inside. Keontae, great body control, but again, a rough shot. Won't get it to go. Castronovo there. Just gives it to Lombardi. Lombardi gets the screen from Dong. Marsh. And Dong there, good control in the air. Lombardi 3 dimes now for him. It was a great screen. Marsh didn't really deal with that well, has to be said. Here's Keontae. No Hersick, no Knight. The 3 sophomores and the 2 seniors out there. Keontae asking for something. Looks like they'll be in a 2-3 now, the Ridge Red Devils. Marsh, three, yes! Landon Marsh gets it to go on the rattle. Brilliantly there from Landon Marsh. Coach Feith was calling for Schwartz to be covered in the corner. Instead, they forgot about Landon Marsh. Arnie no good, put back, Dong now, 6 for him tonight. Keontae will take the dome on that 3. Chance of defense from the Ridge Red Devils crowd and great support for their team tonight. Love to see that. Schwartz ripped through. Keontae, maybe he stepped out. Here's Keontae, spins on it. Keontae protected it really well. Schreiber left. Marsh couldn't keep it in. A little miscommunication, not quite on the same wavelength there. And again, this second quarter is flying by. Arnie will inbound. Keontae there with the turnover. Arnie to inbound Lombardi. He's looked brilliant tonight, Colin Lombardi. Coach Feith telling us earlier about how great of a player he is. And tell you what, he's looked exquisite tonight, to say the least. Dong with the screen. Lombardi still with it. Marsh in the coverage. The senior Lombardi. Great pass. Arnie 3. No good. Schwartz chased down the board. Knight. Here's Luke Knight. Crossover Knight. Shorter. Schwartz. Scoop. Crowd's loving it. Matt Schwartz. Shorter, tell you what. 4 boards at Diamond, 7 points. He'll take that. 3, Dong. Dong feeling it tonight. All bottom from the big man, Chris Dong. Tell you what a performance. We had 9 from him tonight. Oh, Luke Knight spin cycle. Give it to Shorter, no good. Arnie, big board. Here's Arnie, he'll push. Arnie now. 3, Castronovo. Yes! Kevin Castronovo. 3 3-pointers he's made tonight. Give him 9. Arnie pushing it with the board and the dime. Marsh 3. No answer. Tell you what, they would have loved that. The lead is 10 for the Red Devils. Ridge setters. Here's Lombardi. Another congrats. Castronova again. Heat check. He's hot as a microwave. Kevin Castronovo. 4 threes from him. Give him 12. Oh my God. Lombardi 4 dimes now. Kevin Castronovo take a bow. Oh my Lord. And Coach Feith said earlier, sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're cold. We're colder, Leon, and tell you what, it's as hot as Coach Spencer's office, which I was in earlier, which must be at least 80 degrees in there. Like, this whole school is really hot, but not as hot as Castronovo. The 3-point shooting is just something else. Castronovo with 12 now. Dong will take his 9 points. Meanwhile, Shorter with 7 for the Red Devils, but they need an immediate answer here. Not looking too good right now for Hunterdon Central. The lead is 13 for Ridge. So, see what the Red Devils can do. Do they bring Hersick on? Keontae has looked good. This one, the ankles look good for him. Schwartz have not gotten him going. Schreiber have not gotten him going. Knight, nothing from him. So we'll see what they can do. No Chase Hansen, no Keontae on score. It's really just Shorter and Marsh, Schwartz, and Hersick, the only ones that have scored. They need more from Connor Hersick. Only the 2 points. Normally averages 18. They need a little more from him tonight if they are to get into it. Schreiber back in. Let's see if he can get some points up on the board. Knight will take it. Arnie will love the chance to lock him up. Knight, Marsh, another 3. And Coach Feith very disappointed. He knows how deadly Marsh is from 3. Lombardi. Castronovo. He can shoot from anywhere. Probably score at the moment. Here's Nikola Brovi-Koninen. Brovi-Koninen gave it to Arnie. Arnie. Still Arnie. Finds Lombardi. He's yelling for a screen. Ref counts for 5 seconds. Lombardi inside. Great ball handling from him. He weaves again. Takes the ball on a bit of a walk. The screen. He gets it. Corner. Castronovo again. No, he can't make it. He doesn't. Oh, it's gonna say if that goes in. And a loose pass in there. Knight giving that one away. Subs in. Faringa in. Kostranovo. The oven will come out. Dario also in there. Lombardi out there. Arni Borovikananen in there as well for the Red Devils. But they will be very happy to see number 10 check out of this game. Kostranovo has been a real danger so far tonight. Here is Arni. Arni. Knight. Another good block from him. He's had a couple of those tonight, Luke Knight. They need some more points from him, but they certainly will take good D, that's for sure. Lombardi to inbound. Marsh on the coverage. Schreiber forces a tough layup. Another one. Borovikananen can't get that go. Arni open three. No good. Schreiber, big board by him. He tries to pull it away. Shorter. Marsh. Landon Marsh. Gives it to Luke Knight. Schreiber inside. Spins. Gives it to Matthew Schwartz. That's a three. No good. And she gave the foul on Hunter. Shorter. Looked almost like he tried for a little flick right there. And the Rich Red Devils crowd not getting involved. Is Shorter with the foul. And they've really struggled to put points on the board. 14 for the Red Devils now. It's not looking too good for them. At the moment, they need to get some more points up there. You see Coach Feet there with the sweet black and gold 90s. Air Max 90s, obviously, revolutionary shoe for Nike. Air Max series coming out in 1990. Anyway, here's Dario. Puts that one up. No good. Shorter fights for it. Instead, it's Knight. Knight will push. Knight, another turnover. He struggled to keep it. Lombardi. Arni. Schreiber got up, but couldn't deny him. Arni will get 4 now. Knight again. Another cheap turnover. That's his 3rd tonight. Knight offhand. Push Arni. See what they call. Luke Knight to the line. Knight, chance for him to get some points on the board. Coach Feith in conversation with Arni and Lombardi. Knight, first one is bottom from him. Hersick had a real nice rest. He'll get in the last 57.6 seconds of this one. It looks like giving Keontae a little bit of a rest, trying to ease him back in after this ankle injury, but they're going to need him in the second half for sure. Knight won't get the second one. Shorter, big rebound. Shorter again needs to be making those and misses that one. Maybe Don got a piece of it, but it's Lombardi with the rebound. Lombardi, hand signals again. Lombardi, great ball handler he is. Schwartz will lock him up, or at least attempt to. We'll love that assignment. Here's Arni. Borovikananen, not seeing too much of him. Lombardi. Borovikananen, Kananen cuts it back. Another 2 through the legs, again cuts it back. Crowd loving the D from Thomas Shriver. Here's Lombardi. Lombardi. Oh no, look! It's Magic Johnson stuff. They have 7 seconds to work with. Knight. Luke Knight has to put it up. It's good. Luke Knight giving the Red Devils some life here in the dying stages of this half. So it is the Rich Red Devils leading 29-17 to the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. So we will see you for the start of the second half here on HCTV. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We look forward to this second half.
And joining us at halftime of today's Red Devils Ridge game is senior guard Luke Knight. Luke, it's good to have you back on the court. How's everything feeling right now?
It feels great. Being out, it's hard to get back into the groove, but the game yesterday was good to have just a warm-up game to be back, and I think tomorrow I'll be full and ready to go.
Well, some warm-up. You face a team like Gill with nationally renowned athletes. What is that experience like facing a team like that?
It's a good game, especially to be the first game back. There's not like too much expectation about how you're going to play and stuff, and it's a fast-paced game, so you're jumping right back into it, so it's good to just get that experience right back.
Luke, it's been an interesting senior year for you. This is the time that you had to shine as a senior, as a starter, but you've had to deal with injuries. How has the overall experience been?
Yeah, it's definitely been hard to get a groove being out so much, but I think towards the end of the year, like now, it's good to be back, and I think I'll be ready to go for the whole season, rest of the season, and be back for counties. So.
Well, you mentioned county's perfect transition. Saturday, it all begins. This is when you guys can make some hay. How do you feel about the team as we head into the county tournament?
I feel great. I think it's all there for us. You know, we've been in a bunch of close games, so the experience is going to help us in the counties because the close games, they're going to be important going into there. So I think that the experience from the previous games will help us in the more important games later on.
And that was Red Devil senior Luke Knight. Stay tuned here for second half action.
Okay, everyone, so welcome back here to the Fieldhouse here at Hunterdon Central. The Battle of the Red Devils has proven to be a very good one indeed. Ridge Red Devils so far getting the better of the Hunterdon Central Red Devils, 29-17. Lead is 12. Red Devils, that is Hunterdon Central, need to get a little more going for them. Hersick, only the 2 points. The man that averages 18 a game. For Ridge, looks like Arnie, Kevin Castronova with the 12 points in there. Dylan DiDario, the senior. Nicola Borovikanen in there. And, of course, Colin Lombardi, the same starting crew for them. Same starters for the Red Devils. Keontae Knight, Hersick, Shorter, Schreiber. Knight gives it to Connor Hersick. They need to get him going. Different ball tonight for the Red Devils. And they call an offensive foul on Connor Hersick. Push off somehow. Crowd can't believe it. Hersick's disappointed. Fouling him nonetheless. Arnie, Vorovikanen, Castanovo, DiDario. Oh, wide open, Keontae denied. He got up really high, Keontae. Castanovo, 3, no good. Hersick. Big board, Connor Hersick. Knight, no good. Arnie. Lombardi. Arnav Arnie. And let's see what they call. Knight got the tip. Hersick's disappointed. Not their ball. Hersick in conversation with Knight. Arnie able to find Lombardi. Arnie. Has 4 on Arnie. Lombardi. Oh, great D. Keontae. Hersick behind the back action. Hersick still with it. Has to find Knight. Finds him. Knight 2 steps. Hersick 3. Off the backboard, off the rim. No good. Keontae. Jump ball. Keontae. An electric block for the lacrosse basketball two-sport man. Got up super high. Not quite Denver England high, but very high indeed. Especially for someone with an injured ankle, he got up really well. So dynamic of an athlete called Keontae. Lombardi, corner, DiDario, Bororivikanen. Bororivikanen, three, no good, Keontae. Keontae, Schreiber, baseline. Another turnover, Schreiber not really taking enough shots, you feel. Bororivikanen in, Schreiber, another big rebound. He's athletic, Schreiber, but he's got to put it on that flow. He's got to get to the rim a little more. He's got a good jumper, too. He's got to shoot you a bit more, you feel. Knight, so too, but couldn't get that one to go. It's Arnie with the big board. Arnav Arnie. Kosternova, Euro action, no good. Schreiber, his sixth board of the night. Keontae. Knight. Luke Knight. Hersick, three from the corner. Back rim. Kosternova. Bororivikanen slaps backboard. Gets the layup to go. Nikola Bororivikanen with 4. Kosternova has an assist to go with the 12. Hersick. No good. Bororivikanen. Arnie. Schreiber was there. Couldn't contest though. Arnie with 6. And just like that, the Ridge Red Devils into a commanding position. 33-17 is the lead. Looks like Tyler Brickley has his shooting jacket off. Every player has a shooting jacket off. See who comes in. And I think for these Red Devils fans, for me at least, getting a bit of deja vu to that Watching Hills game where Elijah Lewis dominated the third quarter. Red Devils did not put up a single point in that third quarter. It cannot be the same tonight if they hope to get back into this one. Lewis, though, has to be said, an exquisite player, Elijah Lewis. Definitely could play at the next level. He's been great for them. He scored 30 points against number 3 ranked Gill. So that man, Tyler Brickley, in there. Chase Hansen in there. See if they can promote something. Schwartz, Wilhelm, and Marsha. They've emptied the bench. The two juniors, Hansen, a senior, and the 2 sophomores, Marsha and Schwartz. Brickley got some chance of his name. Hansen. Schwartz. Brickley, 3. Denied by Arnie. Great block by Arnie. He came out of nowhere. Will stay Red Devils ball. Brickley looking for something. Finds Matthew Schwartz coming off the 17-point performance against Gill. Wilhelm sets the screen. Marsh had to put it up. Nice roll for Landon. Sorry, for Matthew Schwartz. He is for Dong. Bororivikanen in. Kosternova, another 3. Front rim. Kosternova gets his own board. Unacceptable, really, from the Red Devils. Eventually, Schwartz able to get that. Schwartz. Marsh. Bororivikanen in. Goes through the legs once. Spins on it. Now can find Lombardi. That one's up. Schwartz, so high, so dynamic, so athletic, and he can jump really well for his 6'4", 6'2", 160. And then he's got 3 boards now. I took along with the 4 points. Hansen for Brickley. Brickley 5'11", 165 himself. Arnie the defender. Schwartz. Wilhelm sealed him. But they call Wilhelm for the push. Joshua Wilhelm very disappointed there. And he'll get the foul called. Castronovo coming off. Faringa. Bradley Faringa in there. Corner Faringa 3. And Faringa all bottom. 5 for Faringa. Brickley. Brickley weaving. Gives it to Hansen and needs something from Chase Hansen. Here's Marsh. Marsh spins. Marsh for Schwartz. Brickley. Hansen. Marsh was pushed from behind from Lombardi. They'll get him on that foul. And Reds playing super tough defense with basically their best lineup out there. Red Devils with their bench really out there. And they're still giving Ridge a tough time defensively, not making it easy. Here's Schwartz. Borovikanen stole it with ease. Arnie, Brickley got up, won't get the block. Hansen, Brickley. Coach Fief wants Brickley guarded. Brickley, Marsh, 3, pulls it. Back, front rim that time. Borovikanen in it, another board. Lombardi will control everything, Coach Fief. Calls the shots. Chris Dong in there. Dong, an easy deuce for the big fella. 11-0. Lombardi has 5 dimes. Brickley. Brickley threw it away. Lombardi. Floaters, good by Faringa. Miscommunication there from Brickley. And Marsh makes sure he keeps his head up, goes again. Brickley spins, finds Hansen. Schwartz. Marsh. Marsh puts it up, it won't go. Lombardi. No look, Faringa. Oh, they needed that, that's for sure. And they called the foul on Dong. Castronova in for Navarni. 1:21 left to play in this third quarter, and it's a similar story to what I was saying before to the game against Watchung Hills. Only 2 points for the Red Devils in this third quarter. Just simply not good enough. Here's Marsh. Schwartz. Landon Marsh again. Gives it to Matthew Schwartz. Hansen. Brickley. Marsh 3. Front rim won't go. Dong with the board. Wilhelm fights, gets it. Brickley. Schwartz. Hansen. 3. Chase Hansen's pure as water. Maybe he's got to do a bit more of that, Chase Hansen. They call the foul. The lead is 18 for the Ridge Red Devils. 27.2 left to play in this third quarter. Brett Ashton for the Red Devils. Dong as well. Dong's on it. Dong got his own rebound. Coach Fief calling the shots. Here's Lombardi. Lombardi, a tough pass for Castronovo. He did well. Lombardi, good ball handling from him. 3, Castronovo. Castronovo, 5 threes tonight. Oh my God, the kid's a machine. 15 for Kevin Castronovo. Kevin Castronovo. Beautifully done by him. 15 now for Castronovo, and the lead is 21 as the Hunterdon Central home fans have had enough and they're gone tonight. Well, most of them at least. It's been a rough third quarter, but it's been a shooting of the Ridge Red Devils that it started cold and the Red Devils were coping. They heat up. They're doing the furthest thing from coping. But these Red Devils came in here to play, and Coach Feith will make sure they do not drop one bit of intensity. So, Hersick, Keontae, Knight, Schwartz, and Schreiber all back in there. For the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. And the shooting has been great. Faringa made a 3 this half. Castronovo with 5 threes. And they haven't even needed Barobi Konanen to do too much tonight, and they're still up by 21. Knight. And then Luke Knight. It's just been a real mystery how Central have put up, really good numbers on skill last night, and tonight against Ridge can't even get over 30. Barobi Konanen wants in on the act. That won't go. Like I said, they just can't put over 30 tonight after putting up some great numbers against the number 3 ranked team in the state, Gill. The Seer Cunningham at 24 that game. Central only has 22 as a team tonight. Castronovo stumbled. Ashton has thrown into the backcourt for Arnie. No Lombardi, so Arnie will take control. Arnie. Ashton 3. Hersick dove. Ashton got there first. Keontae. Luke Knight. Hersick. Put it up. Hersick and 1. Big bucket from Connor Hersick, and they need a way more from him. That's only his 4th point of the night. Connor Hersick has struggled, but a chance for him to get going. Lombardi and Astronaut. Didario and Dong off. Hersick chance for his 5th point of the night. Dong with a bit of a bloody lip asking for the trainer. Lombardi, Castronovo, can't let him shoot, that's for sure. Arnie, Castronovo waits. Lombardi, Colin Lombardi and Colin Keontae locking up. Rory Conan and Castronovo again. No, he can't. No, he can't. Oh, he couldn't for real. Schreiber got a piece. Keontae gets inside. Runs into a crowd of 4. Jump ball. Possession arrow for the Red Devils. Borovi Konan. Konanen, that is. Borovi Konan to inbound. Schreiber. Tried to thread it. There's a kick ball on Arnie. We'll stay with Hunterdon Central. Hersick. Schwartz. Keontae, Schreiber. Knight. Schreiber, great pass. Schwartz, great finish. And I think Coach summed it up perfectly. You know, Ridge is a team of juniors and seniors, a very consistent, reliable players. While Central is a younger team. So, you know, they'll have performances from Schwartz like they had last night with 17, and then the next game he'll only get 5. Or, Schreiber will pull out a good defensive performance in the next game, turn it over. Or Marshall hit 4 threes one game and the next game go cold. It's just not consistent enough. It's too streaky from the Red Devils, whereas Ridge, juniors, seniors in there, a couple decent sophomores and underclassmen, but they have a core group that's been electric and just so consistent for the Ridge Red Devils so far this year, and they're showing it today. And this one winding down here in this fourth quarter. It's a commanding lead for these Red Devils, Ridge Red Devils that is. 17 if my math is correct. And I'm pretty sure it is. Knight. And they do the little clever inbound for Hersick and he missed it. That's their go-to. Lombardi. Dong. Will weave his way through and will find Lombardi. Lombardi gets inside. Lombardi. Right, a couple of challenges. He's a great passer, Colin Lombardi. And Lombardi's called for the foul. That's his second. Central ball, Knight. Look at Knight bringing this one up. Knight goes inside. Knight, Keontae. Keontae, Schreiber. Isn't Pollock, Keontae. Schreiber. Schreiber looking to create. Threaded the needle. Hersick. Oh, one at the end, one. Started with Knight and ended with a Hersick as he'll get to the line. Lombardi now, 3 fouls for him. Hersick to the line. And he struggled mightily in every aspect of the game, including from the line. Just about 50%, I think, from the line, Connor Hersick. And he splits the pair again, Connor Hersick. 5 for him. Dong, Arnie. They swing it for Borovikainen and Arnie. Didn't put it up. Borovikainen, Hersick, dove for it. Schwartz. Let's see what the call is. I have Arnie with the foul. That's his second. 1-1. Schwartz to the line. Has 6. And again, Schwartz could be the leading scorer if he makes the pair here with 8. Shorter with 7 only. And Hersick having a rough night with only the 5. Sinks the first, Matthew Schwartz. So he'll get to 7. So Schwartz with 8. He's been the leading scorer for the Red Devils 2 games in a row now. Timeout called by the Red Devils. Ridge Red Devils. Will be a 60-second timeout, so the Ridge Red Devils in a commanding lead. It will be a huge victory for them in the Skyline Conference as they're looking to push up the Skyline Brereton division. They're 3rd out of the 6 teams in that division. Rutgers Prep is the top. They are 10-1, having a phenomenal year. Rutgers Prep, as always, as you would expect with a school like that can recruit. They beat North Hunterdon last time out on Tuesday, 63-48. Borovikainen at 25. And he's averaging 13 a game. Castronova, 9 points per game. He has 15, and Arnie with 7 points per game. Only with the 6 tonight, but he won't care if they get this commanding victory. So that man Nikola Borovikananen to inbound. Lombardi. Borovikananen. Arnie. Lombardi. Arnie again. Lombardi. Borovikananen. It's deflected. It's Keontae with the steal eventually. Keontae. Knight off his foot. They say Knight touched it. So it'll be Ridge ball. Lombardi. Borovikananen. Dong. Chris Dong. Kashnava again. I swear if he made that one. Arnie. Lombardi all the way for his first bucket of the night. Colin Lombardi to go along with the 5 assists and 3 boards. Schwartz. Lombardi. Hersick got up, but Lombardi with the deuce. The lead is 18 for the Rich Red Devils. Borovikananen coming in, Faringa back in there. Borovikananen now getting some advice from the Rich Red Devils coaching staff. Here's Lombardi. Hersick stole it brilliantly. And Hersick, he may not be always scoring the same amount he does, but he plays hard and gives everything, every second of every game. And Coach Fazio has to be happy with that for sure. Remember what he said last time out, he wants his players to give 33 minutes of effort, despite the game only being 32 minutes, to give the extra minute of effort. And I hope that it pays off. Keontae, great control in the air. No good though, Lombardi still threw it away. It's back court. So Lombardi with the turnover, his first of the night. Quite impressive with the amount of times he's been on the ball. Borovikananen now back in for Faringa. Knight. Luke Knight for Schreiber, couldn't hold it, and instead it's Castronovo. And Castronovo with 17. You gotta be feeling, he'll look for the 3 for 20. Hersick fouled. He'll get to the line. Dong with the foul. Hersick. 6 for him now. 7 for Hersick. Percentage is improving from the line. Borovikananen and Lombardi. Arnie. Oh, great passing. Dong. I think the ball touched the floor once there. As Dong has 12. Knight leads 20 for Ridge. Hersick. Thought about the 3. Says Keontae. He puts it up. Keontae, no good. Will be Ridge ball. Faringa in. Haven't seen too much of Didario this half. Nikola Borovikananen coming off again. Lombardi. Arnie. Dong. It's a great pass by Arnie. Lombardi. Arnie. Arnie almost lost it, says Castronovo. Lombardi, Dong. Great passing there, Lombardi. Just a little touch pass. Dong with 14. Red Devils look to clear their bench here and bring some time for their other players. With the lead of 22 here, with a minute and 36 left to play, Red Devils will do the same. Hayden Landy, very talented sophomore, getting some time in. So Faringo will stay out. Owen Shawtek in there. Matt Fabio, Ivan Konovalov. So yeah, Ivan Konovalov in there. Schwartz on the ball right now. Matt Fabio as well for the Ridge Red Devils. Here's Schwartz out there with Landy, Morris, Wilhelm, and Hansen. Hansen really, you think, should have received more minutes tonight. Didn't really get enough. There's Landy. Gives it to Hansen. Marsh. Almost got the nifty bucket. Marsh won't be phased. 4 points now for Landon Marsh. No good. Second time for Marsh. Faringo with the rebound. Corner. Shawtek. Faringa. Go to the corner, and that's Ivan Konovalov holding his eye there. Marsh who caught him. Marsh will receive his second foul of the night. I thought Carrier Coach P is out there to check on him. Now, Faringo with it. Ashton. And it's Barrett there with the bucket. Change for the three-point play. Lead is 23 for the Ridge Red Devils. And Ashton no good. Landy with the rebound. Schwartz. Marsh 3. In and out. Board by Barrett. And Brett Astron will dribble this one out. As that'll do it here from the field house at Hunterdon Central. Ridge Red Devils 55, Hunterdon Central 32. That'll do it for us here tonight on HGTV. I'm Tyler Rodriguez. Thank you to everyone who made this possible tonight here on our HGTV crew staff. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you can join us for fencing tomorrow, and have a wonderful night.